listen.
You are not good enough.
Do you hear it? That voice, the one whispering in the back of your mind, telling you what you can't do, what you'll never achieve. That voice has been your shadow, haunting your every step, every decision. But your real battle isn't with the world, not with the circumstances that life throws at you. It's with that voice. It's with yourself. It's always been you versus you. You versus the version of you that wants to hit snooze just one more time. You versus the doubts that creep in when you're about to take a leap. You versus the fear that grips you when you're standing on the edge of greatness. Every day, every moment is a choice to be the you who pushes forward or the you who steps back. Think of someone like Elon Musk. Many see him as the man who redefined industries, who is shaping the future. But do you think he never had doubts? Do you think he never heard that voice telling him, it's impossible, you'll fail, you're insane to even try? He heard it and he faced it, but he didn't let it win. He didn't let it define him. Instead, he chose to silence it. He chose to believe in something greater, in himself. And now, look where that belief has taken him. Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, these are not just companies, they are monuments to the human spirit, to what happens when you conquer the battle within. But let's not get lost in the achievements of others, because this isn't about them, it's about you. It's about the battle you face every day, the battle to get up when you're knocked down, the battle to keep going when everything inside you screams to stop, the battle to push through the pain, the doubt, the fear, and become the person you were always meant to be. Picture this. You're standing at a crossroads. One path is safe, path of least resistance. The other path is steep, rocky, filled with challenges and uncertainty. Which one do you choose? The easy one or the one that demands everything from you? Here's the truth. Most people take the easy path, they settle for less, they let that voice win. But you're not most people. You're here because you're ready to fight. You're here because deep down, you know that the greatest victories are won not against others, but against yourself. When you look in the mirror, what do you see? Do you see someone who's willing to settle for mediocrity? Or someone who's ready to go to war, someone who's ready to fight, to bleed, to sweat? Every time you push past your limits, you're winning. Every time you silence that voice of doubt, you're winning. Every time you refuse to give up, you're winning, because it's not about being perfect. It's about being relentless. It's about showing up even when you're tired, even when you're scared, even when you don't want to. Take a look at the greats, Muhammad Ali, Steve Jobs, Oprah Winfrey. They all had one thing in common. They refused to let their fears, doubts, or failures define them. They understood that the battle wasn't with the world, it was with themselves. And that's the battle you need to win. That's the battle that will define your legacy. So, what's it going to be? Will you let that voice keep you down? Or will you rise? Will you choose comfort? Or will you choose greatness? Will you be defeated? Or will you be victorious? The battle is you versus you, and every day is a chance to conquer it. Every day is a chance to become the person you know you're meant to be. Let's get real for a second. This battle isn't about anyone else. It's not about proving them wrong. Every day you wake up, you're facing the same opponent, the one staring back at you in the mirror. And that's the only person you need to outdo, the only person you need to beat. Imagine you're climbing a mountain. At the base, you feel the weight of the world on your shoulders. Self-doubt, fear, regret. But as you ascend, step by step, something changes. The air gets thinner, but your focus gets sharper, your determination gets stronger. You realize this climb, it's not about reaching the top, it's about who you become along the way. And you're not climbing to show off to the world. You're climbing to prove to yourself that you can do it, no matter how fantastic you are. Think about someone who's inspired you, someone who's faced the odds and come out on top. It wasn't luck, it wasn't handed to them. They faced their inner demons, they wrestled with their own limitations, and they emerged stronger because they refused to quit. Their victory wasn't about beating someone else, it was about overcoming the person they used to be. Here's the thing, life isn't going to wait for you to catch up. It's moving forward, constantly challenging you. But the real question is, are you willing to challenge yourself? Are you ready to push harder? So get up, fight and win. Not just today, but every day. Because in the end, it's you versus yourself. And I know you've got what it takes to win.